frequency 1836 482. Armarium Vox Aeterna.
The Strangemen's No Access Radio.
Episode 11. Stranger and Nobody.
So, how long have we been walking for?
Well...
Oh, yep, I got it.
An indeterminable amount of endless time. Because time simply doesn't work at the Strangemen Association. It twists and changes and breaks.
We get it, Jock.
Okay, fine.
You still got your bat?
Yep, still got it. Oh yeah, I've been meaning to ask Doug, where did you get this bat?
You remember, from the Hammers department.
Which one?
Why is there more than one? Why would this place even need one?
Doesn't matter, and with any luck, we'll never have to think about this place ever again.
Hey, do we know where this tunnel ends?
I don't know, Jock. You were the one who... Hang on.
What?
I think I can see an end to this tunnel.
Yeah, I can see it too.
Well then, what are we waiting for?
Jock, I don't think that's a good idea.
It's fine, there's nothing here. Guys?
Triss, what are we waiting for?
Just checking to see if anything tries to eat him.
Guys?
Shame.
Whoa.
Nice.
So this is what a containment sector looks like.
You've never seen one?
I've seen someone's security cameras, but I've never been inside one.
Guys, the cells. They're all empty.
Not all of them. Those are the ones you should be worried about.
Hey, check this out. Each of the cells has a little description thing next to it.
What do they say?
Okay. This cell used to belong to the fire squid. These squids seem to have warm magma inside them at all times, typically found in incredibly hot climates such as volcano lava, hot springs, and dressing rooms of pro wrestlers. Do not touch or else your entire body will catch on fire and you will coincidentally die of natural causes. Make sure to keep the containment cell at a nice boiling heat to make sure the specimens do not succumb to that lack of heat and die. So that explains all the melted bars.
Getting all your skin melted off doesn't sound very natural.
I'd consider dying because your skin got melted off by a fire squid to be pretty natural.
What?
Ooh, here's another one. Poster 592. All living creatures, i.e. humans, animals, dogs, and Gary, must stay at least 40 centimeters away from the poster at all times. Handling of the poster must be done remotely via drone, or done by the janitor that we all hate the most.
Or else what? Do we get eaten by a poster?
Well, I would read the rest of it, but it's just been eaten by a poster.
Can you stop reading the monster plaques? We need a plan. We've been running in circles for hours now, and things are only going to get worse the longer we wait.
What if we talk to Furby?
Who?
Fletcher, Phineas...
You mean Fenton?
Yeah, FOMO, or boss, the one who gave us all the interviews.
Yeah, the guy who emotionally traumatized you by telling you that no one listens to your radio show.
Yes, that guy. Well, Frogger's the head of this site, and unless he's dead, he should have all the maximum access passes, or whatever, which should probably give us access to all the secret tunnels and locked doors, so getting out of here would be substantially easier.
I mean, sure, but how do we know he's even alive?
He should be. Site directors have a lot of extra security around their offices.
What are we waiting for?
Fine, but we need to be cautious. We're still in a bit of a war zone right now.
Alright, let's get going.
Yeah, okay, let's... Ooh, wait, give me a second.
Does anyone know what he's doing?
Hello there.
I mean, we could just leave him now.
No, let's just wait. We'd have a better chance in a group.
You mean he'd have a better chance in a group?
That doesn't matter.
Uh-huh, that's cool.
Okay, what is he doing?
Sorry, just getting my pipe.
Your pipe?
Yeah, some creepy guy tried to attack me one time a couple of years ago, so I hit him over the head with a pipe.
Okay.
Doug, here, you can have the bat.
Was there a reason for you to get it?
Well, it's a weapon, and I also know what time it is in Bangladesh.
Uh-huh.
It's 12:38 in Bangladesh.
Didn't ask. Come on, let's get moving.
Gotcha.
Stop. Something's coming.
So, Holly, did you know
About what?
about our lack of attention?
Hmm?
About how no one was listening to our radio show?
Are you really asking about the show right now?
I mean, yeah.
Aren't there better things for you to be worrying about?
I mean, we're just walking right now, so why not?
Fine. Sure. I don't know anything about our viewership or our numbers, and honestly, I don't know how most of the stuff worked. Doug was the one who knew how the station worked, and so I just let him do his thing. I was asking him about maybe dialing back the content a little, maybe beeping out some of the stuff, and he said it doesn't matter, and no one listens to our show anyway.
Yeah, I can monitor how many people are listening to the broadcast at one time, and, well, we have like one guy who's always on, but most of the time there's about 2 or 3 people listening to it at any time. The most people we had at one time was like 30.
Right. So you both knew this the entire time and didn't tell me.
Yes,
Why?
because you did exactly what I expected you to do. You moped around and you didn't come to work for a week when Fenton told you. It was almost funny, except for the part where we didn't know what the association would have done to us if we didn't do our job.
Oh. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Can I ask you one more question?
Sure,
Why didn't you stop?
because it was my job and I'm a grown-ass adult.
I mean, how did it make you feel? Just learning that you were making a show that no one was listening to.
Because I didn't think it mattered. I was still enjoying myself, and that's all I needed in this place. The paranormal, the supernatural, the anomalous is genuinely interesting. I mean, where else are you gonna find a toaster that toasts everything, or a dog that can say dude? It's very cool and nothing I could ever have thought about. Things are literally beyond anyone's imagination. And even if I only warn a single person about just one of the things that could go wrong in here, I think it's worth it. I don't need to be famous. I just want to survive and not be miserable while doing it.
Oh. Doug, why didn't you stop?
Honestly, because I didn't know what they'd do to me if I didn't do my job.
Ah. Fair enough.
And the reason I didn't stop was because I didn't care about any of it. Come on, we need to get moving. I think we're almost at Fenton's office.
Right. Coming.
Okay, we're here.
Great, we've been walking for ages.
This is his office?
Well, there's a plaque that says Fenton's office, so I don't know. It could be anyone.
Alright then, what's our plan of attack?
Hell? Flemmy. Excuse me?
Great. Yes.
What are you all doing here? Why do Jock and Doug have microphones on them?
Hey, boss. How's it going?
Horribly. The side that I was in charge of has collapsed in my 3rd week on the job, and I'm still getting paperwork to file out. I'm not getting any communication from the rest of the association, and one of my subordinates just called me Flemby. So how about you?
Oh, you know, running and hiding from incomprehensible terrors. How about you?
I have just told you.
That's great. Listen, we need the maximum pass thing or whatever.
A top security access pass? Why would you possibly need something like that?
Is that a radio on your desk?
Yes, why?
Excuse me.
Noted. Well, I don't like using them myself because they're a bit talkative, but the thing is, I'm perfectly willing to give these to you. But I don't want Jock escaping.
Wait, what?
Fine by me.
Why?
Oh, did he not tell you? He's the reason for all of this, and if he leaves, he might lead the rest of the terrors in here to the outside world, which would, you know, jeopardize the association's mission statement. Don't let anyone find out about all the weird stuff.
What?
Excuse me, what did I do?
Oh, you haven't figured it out already? You do seem to constantly talk about the issue every week or so.
What are you talking about?
on the 28th of September, Jock, while out buying groceries and getting angry about the fact that no one wants to listen to his stupid voice on his stupid radio show, he encountered an entity we have come to call the Strangest Man.
I remember this. Bowler hat, weird suit, can't remember his face.
Yes, that is indeed him. We don't know much about it, but we do know that he can change reality, creating further anomalies for the purposes of messing with other people or ruining their lives in thematically appropriate ways. But on that night, despite everything, you managed to pull away from the Strangest Man's grip and attack him repeatedly with a rusty pipe. That rusty pipe.
Okay, still haven't gotten to the part where this is my fault.
It's the part where he somehow managed to heal himself from what should have been near-fatal injuries, and has now decided to attack the Association to get at you.
Now wait, this doesn't sound like his fault. I mean, how can one of these things just upend an entire paranormal foundation like that?
The Strangest Man's power is tied heavily to the weird, the off, the strange. What he's doing right now is supercharging the supernatural energies within the Strangemen Association. And since most of that energy hates us for some reason, all of the beasts are rioting right now.
Well, what can we do about it?
We leave Jock here.
What?
If you're what it's after, then why don't we hand you over to the strange man or whatever? That might actually make it leave this place alone and let us get out.
Stay back, I have a pipe.
Yeah, and I have a gun. And you're not staying with us.
Wait, hang on. We don't know if that'll work.
Fenton, will handing Jock over to the strange man make him more inclined to leave us alone?
I know what he did, and I understand, but look, he's just as much of a victim as anyone else here. He didn't choose to be here. He was just attacked and dragged here like anyone else.
He still made working here a living hell. He still invaded all of our privacies, revealing things that we would rather have kept secret. And whenever we tried to bring it up to him, he'd just ignore you.
That doesn't mean he deserves to die.
So when are you gonna finish discussing whether I should be handed over to a cosmic horror or not?
Shut up,
Jock! Either way, it doesn't matter. The Strangest Man is coming.
Wait, what? What do you mean coming?
Oh, my computer went ding. That only happens when something terrible comes near my office.
Well, what do we do?
I don't know, try hitting him in the head a lot. It worked the first time. Look, I'd love to stay and chat, but I really gotta get going.
Well, what now?
We get what we came for.
Hi, you picked up the maximum security policy.
And it talks. Great.
Would you like to put me into a door?
That's not important right now. We need to get out of here. That strange man thing is coming right at us.
Hold on, how could he even know
It's
that?
the Association. They know everything, apparently.
Now hang on, I see no reason why he could possibly be right about any of this.
Sorry for the intrusion, but I need some time alone with this little creature. Bye.
What?
Hello? Spooky horror monsters? Hey there, Mr. Monster Guy. Are you here to eat me? Wanna take a gander of my juicy, juicy flesh? Hey, hello? Huh. They're all ignoring me. Is that a good thing? Am I dead?
Oh no, Jack. You most certainly are not. At least not to me. Still got your microphone on, I see.
Who the hell are you?
I'm not a who, Jack. I'm a what? Actually, I'm more of a More of a huh? More of a excuse me there, fellow, but you appear to be bleeding soup from every orifice.
Okay, that's cool. Goodbye.
Sorry about that. I seem to have put a wall there. Well, I wouldn't really call it a wall, and I don't think I put it there. That one came from the meat fractal, as you so called it.
What are you?
You know, I find figuring that out hard myself. Although, I do have a name.
What is it?
Something weird.
That didn't really sound like a name.
Oh, you know. These things usually get lost in translation, but I believe you understand the feeling, Jack.
Stop calling me Jack. Why are you calling me Jack?
Is that not your name? Jack Huckaby? Have you forgotten?
Just what do you want?
I want to show you the truth, Jack.
What truth?
You had it. Or at least the first few bits of it.
Okay, and what is it?
Come on, Jack. Just look around. Look at all these things. These incorrects. The wrongs. Unnaturals. Anomalies, as you call them.
What about them?
Jack, you ran and dashed and sprinted and screamed. How did you survive?
They ignored me. None of them noticed I was running away, and none of them even knew I was there.
Oh, Jack, they never noticed you. They never knew who you were. They never cared. You survived your entire life by slipping through the cracks, unassuming, unaware of even your own position in this hierarchy of fools.
Okay. That's cool. Can I go now?
Jack, why would you think I'd let you go? And even so, where would you go? You've got no family. Inside or outside, you have no friends. Pushing away all that trying to connect with you, with your ego, and quite honestly horrible personality.
That's not true.
Really? Do you think they would help you? You infuriated the producer and the sound guy with your constant, unending yabbering, ignoring their wishes and requests while you performed the version of yourself that you preferred in front of no one.
That's not what happened. That's not true. You don't know them. You don't know me.
Jack, I was the only one to ever really know you. Every little detail of what you are, to connect, relate, and understand. And you attacked me, left me beaten, eviscerated, lying in the street pavement, broken, ruined, and spilling everywhere.
Shut up.
You push away everyone you've ever met, leaving them worse than wherein you found them. A corruption seeping across everything you touch.
Yeah, and what exactly are you going to do about it?
Well, Jack, I'm just going to make sure that everything about you harmonizes, that the people get what's advertised, make the outside match the inside. But that will have to wait for now.
Guys, please.
No, listen, I don't care. We've got to go after
We don't
it.
have to do anything. Jock has been snatched away and is most likely dead.
We can't leave him.
Yes, we can. We have the passes. We need to go.
That thing that took him is at the center of this entire catastrophe. And if we take it out, we can probably stop it.
It's not our job to stop it. We don't owe this place a damn thing.
We don't need to owe anyone anything. There are people still in there who are suffering.
Holly, please. I can't lose anyone else. Let's just go. Forget everything. Rejoin actual society.
There probably won't be a society if we leave this problem festering here.
Holly.
Doug, hand me the bat.
Sure, here.
I'm pretty sure that the Strangemen leaves a trail of weirdness behind. like in Fenton's office.
There was so much slime.
And right now I can see one of the corridors is currently twisting upside down, so I've just got to follow the weirdest, strangest, most out-of-place stuff, and then I can maybe find them.
Are you sure about this?
No, not really, but it's what I've got to do. Just go. You two try and get out of the building, and if everything goes well enough, I should also be out there soon.
Okay. I'll make sure that Doug is safe.
I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself.
Well, off I go.
Holly, just please stay safe.
Will do, ma'am.
Do you think she'll be safe?
I don't... Probably not. Could you turn off that microphone?
Yeah,
Jack, where are you? Come on. I'm the only one who has and will have ever noticed you when you tried to hide from me. A life of solitude and loneliness, is it? You know, after all this time, even after you bludgeoned me, you're still trying to push me away. There was this one kid, Dennis Brosman, he used to call himself, but no one ever calls him anything anymore. And you know why? Because after you beat me senseless, I was left flailing and squirming, and he was the closest person to me at the time. He tried to get me back on my feet, but you know my ways. Well, you don't. Not sure if I do either. He suffered loneliness, loss, and every other emotion tested in continuous isolation. He didn't die per se, but he decided near the end that it would be better to just fade away, let the non-existence wash over him. He was wrong. The crushing loneliness is nothing to the overwhelming indescribability of nothing. I'm not going to say that you were the sole reason for their unknowable state, but if you hadn't run, if you had talked to him, warned him before passing, maybe he would have been real enough to feel grateful. Or anything for that matter. Jack, come on, show yourself. Why don't you pop out so that we can have a nice chat? Really? Did you just try and do the same thing twice? Pathetic.
Please don't kill me.
Jack, understand this. You are nothing. I don't know how to explain it any more clearly than I already have. So you know what? I give up. You are a child incapable of listening. So I will make you understand. You keep calling yourself Jock for some reason. I wonder how much more I can take.
Hey, Jock.
Is it dead?
I'm not sure. Not even sure if it can. But I'm sure it's not getting up anytime soon.
Well, all the spookiness seems to be dying down a little.
Yeah, I think this corridor had a tongue a while ago. Jock, are you alright?
No. But I'm fine.
Here.
Thanks.
It's alright. Look, let's just get out of here.
Holly,
What?
I'm so... Thanks for coming back for me.
Let's just get going.
Yeah. Okay. This has been Strangemen's No Access Radio.
Did you say something?
I don't know.
This episode of the Strangemen's No Access Radio was written, edited, and directed by Lachlan, Millard. This episode featured Bronte Thomson as Holly Greenwall, Remus Douglas as Doug the Sound Guy, Rylee Bussenschutt as Triss Barkwell, Lachlan Millard as Thomas Fenton Garvey, Kristofer Patston-Gill as the Strangest Man, Mariam Farris as Sarah Remmings, Tara Francis as the Maximum Access Pass, and Ryder Gavin as Jock Tuckaby. Thanks for listening.